named himself.
Like Rust.
Hello, everybody. Welcome
Yeah,
back
Rust
to
prisoner,
OT Clan Battles round number 9.
All right,
Today I am joined by a fantastic man.
I didn't play this last time. You guys won.
Fantastic. How you doing today?
You tell me.
Yeah, you need to lock in.
I'm good. I'm good. First time on the OT Clan Battle stream. First time casting this event. I'm really excited. I'm obviously a big Rust player, big fan of Rust, and obviously I've seen the event multiple times. I'm really excited to be here.
Absolutely excited to have you here too, my man. Definitely going to be an interesting one today, I could say so far, you know. But
yeah,
we're going to get right into this event. Looking at Team OT, kind of pushing up to the mid. You know, they had a really good round last time, really climbing the ladder on the points sector of that scoreboard. But will it be enough to actually secure that first place position with 2 more events left? We'll have to see.
Yep, now we can immediately hear AKs start to fire to the right. Team OT is going to be taking shots from the north side. It does look like Farmer Lucas is going to take a minute to scout out behind him to make sure they're not getting flanked on, but AOM and Rival appear to be throwing down to the right of Team OT, and they appear to be looking for the points early in the game, and they're going to go over and try to get a third party in.
They're walking up more, I think.
Rival might find themselves in a weird spot early on, you know. Team OT coming up behind them. Not the best team to have on your ass early on, that is for sure.
No, definitely one of the more skilled teams playing in the event. Yeah, it looks like another team to the left there. Scored by F3. Teams no sock, thank you very much.
Yeah, they're supposed to have, you know, their clan tag in their names, but some of them don't listen to directions very well, even though this is our 9th round. Thank you, everybody, for doing that. Very fun.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And we got Dawn Clan coming up on the left side of OT here. They're going to be getting pinched by someone else. They're immediately going to be shot. Ben's going to be killed by M249. M249 on the left side of them.
Yeah, Team OT here seems to have taken maybe too much of an initiative on that early fight and basically placed himself in the middle of the map, sort of giving himself pressure from all angles, which has forced them into this basically circular motion that you can see throughout the team. We can see Bana there on the cliff as well, now trying to get a scouting position to keep the intel up for his team.
And it is so hard in this event. You just never know when you're going to be fighting someone and a whole entire squad's going to be coming up from behind.
Making sure we don't get wrapped on, right? Bana from
see a lot of hesitant play, but in the end, that doesn't get you points, doesn't get you the squad wipes, and keeps you off the leaderboard. So it's very interesting to see how they're going to adapt over the next few rounds. Oh my god, Farmer Lucas getting absolutely drilled from mid, getting taken down. And that was F3 from no sock taking him right. Yeah, his head hurts.
Good kill, good laser. And it's going to lose OT a member. It does look like they're down to I only see 5 on the screen there. Yeah, 6 players. And it does look like Team NoSock is really set up here. I mean, it looks like they might be going for placement points more than anything. They're not really in contention with any other team. I did see them firing shots from behind, but they should be fine. But they do look to have one of the better positions. Trickle off. Firing at a rock formation
going
here.
To get a squad wipe there on PG, somewhere on the other side of the map. Early points for Soup getting on the board right there. Soup is our underdog team so far, Griff. They have come back from almost last place to being a top contender in the top 4. I'm kind of a Soup rider. Soup on top, boys.
10-4, 10-4.
Love that team.
Rival's going to keep the constant pressure on OT here, as it appears they're trying to move up. Rick is going to try and hold them off, but well, it's keep flying in between the wooden walls, and people keep taking damage. See Skresh taking the flank, but he's going to get low to 64 health. Good shots coming out from Rukov.
No skill though. They're duo. He's insta-picking you.
Yeah, and Oil didn't do too well. Running the first couple of events, they're kind of all over the place, kind of playing solo, but they really started grouping up and working as a team, which is really fun to see. You know, a lot of these players just have so many hours, and they're so good that watching them adapt to certain situations, it's almost poetic. Almost poetic.
Just about.
Rido getting aggressive there on the right side. I think he's going to start pushing Rival. I think they're going to try to push into that group right now.
They've sent Rido out on a solo mission, a solo expedition. See if he can't pick up some damage, pick up some kills, and net them some positives. OT is going to try and push out from the rock formation here, but they're almost immediately going to take damage from Team NoSock, who have set up in the complete middle. Look at the fortress that they've made out of wooden walls.
They need some bear rugs. They need to get some comfort, maybe a couple barbecues,
Oh, yeah.
and then they
Yeah.
can call that home base.
Oh yeah,
They got TC down?
make sure yeah, get a little mixing table, get some more ammo going. Yeah, yeah.
And Rival's going to get
Now-
a kill right there on Monty, dropping down Rival Clan to 3 players. Rival's starting to drop fast.
Oh, Ricklecoff
headshot
with a
there from
nice crunch. It's fast on the trigger. He's going to keep moving with Yaga. And they go duoed in the rock formation. Oh,
Someone's
Rick's
taken
10
out.
health. 10 health. We can see Rido and Bana to the right there, still on the flank mission as they're trying to get rid of Rival.
It's Scratch at 32 HP. Rido's going to have to met up as well at 34. This zone's going to start coming in and really pushing them in. Nosok's going to be able to hold everything from the mid. OT might find themselves kind of in a weird situation. Scratch is going to get taken out from the side right there from Yaga. Crazy kill.
Good kill there. Yaga's going to have a good angle on AOM, forcing him to retreat a little bit back into the zone. He's now cornered. As Rido and Bana are going to move up, they look and they're seeing him. 9 health and a dream goes down. And it's
Mango
just
right
Den
there with the
left.
kill on him. And we'll see what Den can pull out of the hat here, getting dropped to 93 HP. And he's going to get his wall sprayed out down to 79. Rickeloff's going to come around the corner. He's going to try to get an angle on him. Rido's pushing up right from behind him. And I don't know if he's going to be able to do it.
Oh, they were able to kill
Den
one.
S gets him down. He's going to kill out Rido there. Den
OT
healing
are
up.
really
Yaga
just trying to
49
get
HP. They need a squad
someone
wipe.
back
You get a
in
squad
play.
wipe on here? Yeah. Oh, and Yaga gets taken out from Soup from behind. Soup is coming into this fight to ruin it all. OT's going to have to get aggressive and try to get their teammate back. Oil down to 2 players. Rival with 1. And it's Soup, full UI. There are the Soup players, dude. Those are my dogs right there. Oof, oof, oof.
I feel like we haven't seen much of Soup so far on the stream, but they do have 17 points. I mean, obviously they've just haven't been in the camera.
Rido's going to take out
He's making
Mango
his
over there.
move.
And he's going to
Is
get
that
another.
OT
Rival's
out?
going to get the squad wipe, and he's going to get 2 back. That is huge for Rival. Now they're going to have 3 players against Soup, but Soup with the better advantage right here. Wow. The tables turn for them fast. That's what I was talking about. You just cannot sometimes extend those fights. You have to get aggressive.
Rival isn't in a... Rival, unfortunately, is getting forced up by zone there. We can see half the team currently in the red as they're trying to heal up and move up using wood walls. But Soup has them cornered. Back against the wall. They're doing what they can here.
Oh. And it is a hellstorm for them trying to escape that zone.
Yeah. They're going to have to rotate. They do have the rock formation to use, but another team to their right is firing down on them as Soup is going to try and rotate. Jump up on top. It's Scresh, Minister, and Den's left.
Ari in there with Soup getting the kill on Troika. Which team is that? Who's this
Who's
ruined
up
Mister
a
with?
point. I think he's with Rival. I still think he has the name in, does he? Could be wrong though. Den's.
Dennis down to 7 HP, getting pushed by a couple Soup guys. The last Scratch is
not-
going to take
I
out
was
one
wrong.
Soup member, but he's not going to finish out the rest. And that
Minister
was,
is going to
that was
finish
Boss.
us. That was okay. I was wrong. I
It was
apologize.
Boss, the last guy. No, it's okay. No problem. It's kind of hard to tell when we ask you guys for one thing. Don't get it. Whatever.
Oh,
No socket.
Oh, it's- yeah, that was no sock. Minister's
That
on
was
no sock.
Not even Boss. See? And
Minister
Minister rotate around the
last-
rock here. Root found a 54 HP. He's gonna have to met up a little bit before pushing. I don't know if they know he's there.
I think he's gone unnoticed. This is going to leave him to have a full view on. Has he not seen him?
Oh, there might be a little bit of a
You're
hill right
gonna
there.
walk right
Sometimes,
by each
sometimes
other.
we think it's easier, but we can't exactly tell. Now we see Soup in the middle. They're gonna be pushing out.
There's the rest of
Pretty sure
Soup.
this is no
Minister's
sock
going to
land.
get 1, but goes down to 11. Let's see. No
Soup
sock is down to their
405.
final player. Bots is down to 1. It's Soup. It's 4 players of Soup versus 1 of 2. They control middle. They're just going to wait for the zone to push them in.
Yeah, absolutely. Why rush that when you can have them come to you? Look at the points on the leaderboard. They aren't having to prove anything to anyone this round either. Why risk it all?
Minister, he's going to try and get the kill here. onto the last
You're going
bots
for a
member to see
1v1.
if he can't pull some more teams.
Zuby's
But
getting smart
Zuby-
here. He knows that it's one left. They should honestly push this group. There's a lot of potential points on the board. 10 more extra.
Justin,
And I think Justin has the same
not-
idea.
Yeah, I think they're also trying to make sure that, no team, like, obviously if they kill each other, then somebody's going to get teammates back. And I think they're just going to try and avoid that as Justin's going to run up. It looks like they're going to corner the last bots member. Valim over the top, and he's down and out. 6v1. And it rests on Justin's shoulders. He gets one. Oh, yeah.
And that is Soup
And that is going
Clan
to take it to the
coming
end.
back once again. It seems that they are way more dialed in than last event. That is absolutely for sure. Root coming in there with 5 kills, leading the score out. Soup with 40. 40 points that round?
40 points
Am I
is
seeing that
incredible.
right?
18 kills.
Am I seeing that
out
right? Holy moly.
Soup.
That is a lot of points right there. Rival with 18 and No Sock with 16 sitting at 3rd place. Incredible round from them.
Really-
Incredible round from them.
Really well
40
played
is a
by
lot of
Soup.
points.
Obviously, they were able to find a vantage point early in the game, wall up, and sort of get going early. And obviously, that just paid out for them. It allowed a lot of them to hold position and just let other teams push into them, which obviously led to more and more kills and more points.
With Soup with a lead like that, they can almost sit back a little bit and relax today after winning an event.
Yeah.
That was a huge first round. 40 points. 40 points is one of our, I think that's within 6 points of our highest round ever, which is just incredible.
Is Soup just chilling? Soup's just going
They're
to chill.
just hanging out.
in their
PG is
spawn
kinda
point,
trying to
and
figure out where they are.
PG is
This
not
might be
happy, but... Ooh.
Justin with a nice little dink right there. Justin is our OT UHC finalist winner for 2025. Absolute goat right here.
I see. PG's looking... Soup's going to continue, finally getting their last member out of spawn point, I think. And Zuby is going to try and give himself covering fire here for his team, try to get them out, trying to get them moving out, hopefully into a better position, as I think PG is going to take the option to retreat here. I think they've decided that they might have picked the fight with the wrong team and are going to try and find a different position.
Absolutely. They don't want anything to do with it. PG, they're going to try to fall back, but it looks like they're going to start getting shot from the side from Dawn. Dawn's going to push them right into Soup. I think Soup is wanting this to happen. Alex Russ going down to 64 HP, taking shots right there from Titanium.
Yeah, Titanium is going to be able to ward him off for now, buy his team a little bit more time to regroup and reposition. They do seem a little bit spread out. One guy watching flank, but appears they're zooming back up. They see Soup trying to rotate, but now they've got their back to the zone and are going to get pushed into the middle, which is going to leave them into a forced rotate, putting them
We'll
out
see
in
if
the
Soup
open.
knows that Dawn Clan is
Soup.
this close. We're going to see a lot of action really fast here, folks. Look at Ben on that rock.
Yeah.
Ben on the rock is going to be crazy up there.
Above you once.
PG getting forced out by Dawn. Dawn really putting on the pressure here.
Alex Russ.
Unaware that I think the
Ooh.
entire Soup roster is right there. He's going to spread the walls. Alex Russ with the call right there.
One down. I'm down.
Yeah, shots flying
Where's-
everywhere.
Straight west.
See here. Yeah, Dawn Ben kills Soup. And Kebab has
Kebab,
also
yeah,
got a pick
right.
onto Titanum.
Soup Favic with a kill on Ben as well. Soup
James, he's
Root
going to
take
go down there
JP.
as well.
Now they're going to
Now
kind of calm
19
down,
Health Root is going to get a pick onto one of the Dawn members. I didn't catch the name. There he is. Oh, wall hasn't to go up. They're going to have to med. They're in an unfortunate position here. Multiple teams looking directly at them. Alex
Dawn
Russ
finds himself in one hell
is
of a
feeling the
position here.
heat. Tim and
He's
Yogi.
bobbing and weaving.
Okay.
Yogi
Someone
over the
jumps up,
top.
takes out one.
Yogi's going to go down. Did they get
That was
each
good
other? I
shot
think
right
they
there.
might have traded. I don't see a...
I think so. Or he got shot. I think Houston was the one that took him down out there.
Make
And
more sense.
Soup.
We can see two members.
And a
Three
great
members of
spot
Soup.
right here. If Dawn doesn't get this kill on PG, then he's not going to get the respawn. Potential
I mean,
10
PG
points
is
on
going
the
to
board
start
right here for them.
bleeding in the zone there. We can see him dying fast, trying to outstim it.
And I don't
and
think
try
Alex
to
Russ
play
is
the
going to
waiting
survive that, and
game.
he's going to get taken out. That is Soup with a squad wipe on Dawn. Zuby getting the final kill there on Alex Rust. And,
There goes
wow,
Coffee.
he's really enjoying his time in the zone there, isn't he? And let's see if they notice that there's one player left in the group. Unless he's gone down.
Yeah. It does look
Kinda
like
looks
that.
they're focusing.
Ooh. Take a look. Yeah,
Nice
there
view
comes
of the
Soup.
rock right
Late
there.
rotate. It does look like that they're going to avoid almost all of, like, it's going to be a free rotate for them. They've killed every team on their side of the map.
Yeah. Already up to 10 points. It does look like they ended up getting the squad wipe right there as well on PG, maybe? I don't see anybody left from PG, and we didn't see an announcement, but they do have 10 points.
Yeah.
Everyone can blame Hat for
Nice
that.
being
Thank
dished
you,
up
Hat.
there.
Stuff goes wrong, we blame Hat.
Ah, yes, the most logical explanation.
Yes. No. In all realness, though, this event wouldn't be possible without Hat. Big
Yeah,
shout
yeah.
out to the boy right there.
Now, Justin appears to have his eyes on these walls. He's gonna at least spot two there. One jumping over and one running around the front side of the walls. It does look like he's just gonna W key it, backed by 3 members of his team. Root and Arian are gonna hold down center, and they're gonna be pushing into one of the unnamed teams, consisting of Samu, Cat, Stomps, and Blessed. They're going to continue to take it
That is
damage. It
Favela.
does look like there's
With a
more
squad
of
right
them. Favela.
Mano,
Thank you.
corre rápido a la zona, corre rápido a la zona.
As you can tell, they
¿Qué dice?
Yeah.
I love the comms from the Spanish boys, too. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Va, morir,
Pure
mano.
chaos. Oh, and Stomp
Oh.
is going to go down.
What a crunch from Stomps. Here we are. Now Favela, little line of walls there to try and get themselves away from Soup. Bless is going to dip into the red and take some damage. Zuby's going to spot him. And Favela is just in a bad situation here. They do have the rock formation to play around, but there's only 3 of them. And it does look like they're getting shot at from both OT. Now Soup is rotating into them, as they also try to contend for middle. No, not OT, sorry. I believe that's oil at middle. I think I just saw the O and assumed immediately. But Soup now moving up.
That's OT
Fallon
pretty
as
much.
well
They
in the
just wanted to be
background, though.
cute with their
Yeah.
name.
Got it.
Oil, OT.
Soup.
Either or.
Root's going to take an easy fight, and he is going to get one there.
Getting a
And I
squad
believe
wipe,
that's a
too. That was
squad wipe.
huge. And he's going to get
Which
his
is going to
teammate
get
back as
VSOD
well.
back.
Full 6 now back for them. They love hearing that.
Yeah. There's OT Bana there, up on top of the hill.
Favela
It's just him.
kind of getting...
Oh! Drilled for 60 health. And the wall's going to go down. He's going to go down to 19 health. He's going to look for any kind of way out. Does look like he placed another wall. He's got cover again. He's going to have to heal up down to 50 health. He might be out of walls. Oh, no. He's able to place another one to hold himself off. But Samu's going to come up, secure the kill. I believe that's going to revive him some teammates.
He is. That was huge. That was the last oil member in Favela to get that is really big in this situation. Now they're going to actually have an advantage again. Almost an advantage against Soup at the time, being set up on that rock ready to roll. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Justin sending down some shots right there.
It's Soup.
Did he get a,
Soup with
did
6
he get a
members.
kill there?
Favela with 5. I don't think so. Oh, he did.
He
My
did get a
apologies.
kill. He actually took out Menace right there, which is huge. He only had to hit 1 shot. That guy must have been
God.
very low. 5 had taken out Favela Bless. Favela members dropping left and right.
It's
comes
Favela's
the
got
zone.
3, Bots have 2, and Soup still
Ooh,
have a full
Justin
6. Now
absolutely
down to 5 as
slammed right
Justin
there by
gets
Gloves.
crunched. Oh, FIFA is going to rotate through the zone to get a flank.
Arian's going to get
Just
one.
going to get taken down. 3v2v2.
And where's bots in all of this? They might make this
think bots-
very, very spicy.
Are bots hiding? I don't think I've seen bots yet.
Maybe they're hanging out at mid. I think that they are.
Yeah. 2
No?
members of Valen. That'll
and
be
Root is
bots. There's
fighting him.
Root's
Root's going
going
to get one, and he's actually going to get the squad wipe there.
And 2 squad wipe. Soup's back up to
Root.
5.
Big dog, Root. Wow, he just 1v2'd them like no one's business. Yeah, now Favela's going to find themselves in kind of an awkward situation. Favela got good points, though, on this round. 19, not bad at all. Vsod's going to rotate around the left side. He's going to get pushed by almost the entire scoop group on the middle side.
Yeah. Justin
the
now.
pickups.
W keying in. He knows he's got it. He's going to get some cheeky damage in. One goes down. He's looking for the last one killed by him. But his teammate's going to be there to trade him out. And Soup is going to take round 2.
Wow, and look
of
at those
this game.
kills. First and second player, both Soup members, both with 10 kills and 1 death. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, Root and
Soup now
Justin.
up to
Soup's going to
80 Wieneroonies. That is crazy.
36
Absolutely
kills.
taking a gap. Yeah, dude, this is the Soup that we wanted to see this round. Underdog story.
8 team
Develop.
wipes.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're playing smart. They know when to push. They're not being hesitant with these fights. They know that if they get these squad wipes, they're going to get people back. So if you lose 1 or 2, okay, that's fine. We're going to see them back anyways. And I like that style of play. And I think a lot of teams aren't exactly doing that. And being hesitant is what is killing groups in this event.
Yeah, Soup taking a different strategy as to their last round. They are going to push out early instead of sitting inside the bunker. Off they go, rotating to the left. They're going to see if they can't catch a team on a slow rotate, get some early first game kills, or early round kills.
Hey guys, huge shout out today also to our sponsors, RustyPot and Hypertune. You know, Hypertune being a one-click optimization tool built by performance specialists at CompReady. Give it a try for 7 days free, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I've seen amazing results. And here we see Soup versus Rival getting right into the action. Rival getting shot from the behind as well. And that is, I think, Oil. No, it's not Oil behind him. My bad. False comms. Don't listen to me. Scratch is going to go against 5. 5 is going to drop down to 38 HP. Scratch down to 53. And they are kind of spaced out.
Ooh. Justin's going to take a couple of shots there from Dennis. Ned's going to get shot from his left. It's a bit of a mosh pit here as so many teams are fighting each other. It looks like almost 4 or 5 teams are all in this little area here, all throwing shots. It's AOM. It's going to continue. He's seen one. He's going to calm that to his team. They're going to rotate over to Soup and Justin. Or to Justin and the rest of Team Soup with Fiva there as well. They're going to try and take it slow. They're going to see one. Justin's going to go down to Monte Cristo. Viva's going to try and take that opportunity to get him while he's reloading, but AOM's going to do some crazy damage from up top. Viva's going to rotate around and try to get to Monte Cristo, but it's a double team. He's going to go down.
And Soup has found themselves with one player really fast. Not the route for them, but I think they almost can afford it. Dennis is going to get taken down. He's going to jump on the rock. Troika's going to come from the right side. And look
Dennis
at wipe here.
Oh, there it is.
And Rival with the squad wipe
Rival
on him. Lemery with the final kill there on Root. Good try from Root, though. You know, but I think they still have so many points.
attempt.
They can almost afford a round or 2.
Yeah, I mean, they're down. They're up by so many. Unless some team pulls out, like you were saying, like a record-breaking score this round, I think they're going to stay in first.
I think they will, too. It's going to be hard to get a 50-point round. I don't think we've seen that yet in our entire clan battles history.
Now, this is Team Rivals that we are spectating here. They're going to grab an extra AK and some meds off of a body here. They're going to rotate into Boom Chick and Owner.
Oh, an AOM from the left side. He's going to take out one. Lemery's going to get aggressive here.
Rotate up. Boom
And that is
Chick
M249
in
clan
the
that
corner.
they're fighting.
Got it.
Boom shakalaka.
He's going to try and give himself some cover. He's going to try and rotate around, but Paybot is looking at him. He and AOM are going to take a minute here. Big mosh pit over there. A lot of teams fighting, but 4K. Boom Chick's going to try and take a couple pop shots off. AOM is going to wall up block. Boom Chick's down to 14. Goes down to Lemire. And Paybot does the same.
Rival doing very well. That's going to be a squad wipe on M249 right there. Giving them some back as well.
Nice.
Owner goes down. And Rival
Looks like Troika
has
versus one right here.
it
Troika's
back.
not going to get it. Wow, poor Troika. But I don't think that they are going to
They all
survive
go
this.
down.
Rival's going to get the squad wipe there on Dawn. Rival, hell of a round so far. Doing well. And they're just being aggressive, man. They're just pushing fight to fight to fight. And a lot of these teams already down 1 or 2 members are just not able to stop the momentum.
It looks like they're going to be
Rival
rocking
with 6
up
players.
onto
PG.
PG here with 5.
Yakira is probably going to see them.
And
any
they're going to
second
have
now.
the
He's gonna
high
take
ground.
it
This
off.
is going to be rough.
He's got the
This is
high
gonna
ground,
be a
Anakin.
rough first encounter.
Are they waiting for
They
him?
know,
What's
they
going
see
on
them,
here?
they
Do
know
they not
he's
see
there.
him? What's happening?
They might just be
Are they being
so
all
they can
sneaky
hear
peeky
them.
like, and they're getting sneaky peeky like they set a
Oh,
trap. They're gonna fall for
my
the trap.
God.
Down goes one, down goes two for Rifle. AOM actually saving that, jumping up on the rock on the right side. He's gonna be able to take down two. Fax, I think, is the last guy alive.
Oh, Fax PG behind him with 93 health. He's the last standing member of PG.
He's gonna get
Oh, he's
sprayed
gonna
from
get shot
behind,
by
and Bots is
bots.
gonna get two back. That is gonna change it for Rival. 3v3 situation now. Man, I thought that trap was gonna work. That was amazing.
Team Bots now looking over at Rival 3-on-3 with no chance for a res. And they're going to try and rotate in to the middle. They're going to try and get a better position and try to make Valum come to them so that they can play defense. Scratch is going to trail a little bit behind. He's going to see if he can't catch a Valum member doing something stupid. He's going to get on top of the rock, though. He's going to have a great look onto the member on top of the rocks there from Valum. Russian name that I will not attempt to read.
We'll call him Bob. We call the Russian names Bob or Joe. So that's
I
Bob.
like
We'll call
Bob.
him Bob.
Bob on the rocks there.
Bob's on the rocks. That kind of sounds like a good drink.
Yeah.
It does.
Rival. Scratch is still behind. It looks like he might be maybe running in a skillet there as Rorjki has moved up and is posted on the rocks now. He is looking possibly for a shot on Monte Cristo there. Cristo's patient, anchored to this wall here. Good cover. Scratch still in the rock formation. He's going to try and rotate at the exact last moment to catch somebody off guard. Skillet's going to go, maybe look around the rocks. Has he seen Scratch? Does he know he's there? It looks
think
like
that they know one is still alive. You know, they see two at mid, but they don't see a third. And Scratch is going to give away his position. Skillet's going to be looking for him tight.
No Skillet's there, though. His team calmed it.
And Skillet has the advantage knowing where he is. He heard him, and he's going to
1v1.
drop Scratch at 28 HP, and he's going to win it. Skillet with 55 HP and taking it down. Now it's a 2v3 situation for Rival.
Rival with better positioning.
Has a nice spot. They do. But Skillet is going to get
with
weird
more members.
fast. Skillet hitting him on the long Kong. He's going to miss a few shots, though. Now Lemry's going to know exactly where he is.
Monte Cristo.
Oh, and Lemry's going to get one.
Lemire. 2-1-2.
He's going to take out Bob.
He doesn't know where Skillet is. He hasn't seen Skillet. He's going to heal back up. Skillet's taking his time.
Real sneaky beaky like over here. Coming up on them on the right side. Monte Cristo might be able to see him here. No, but he's going to be covered by the rock.
Rotate there. He's lurking up slow. Rorjki still anchored on that rock, looking for somebody, trying to make a move on a Skillet. He still has gone unnoticed, though. Up in the Skillet, looking, waiting. An opportunity. He's going to fire a shot, give away his position. Monte Cristo's going to blaze back, forcing him to wall up. They know where they both are. Split attention here. Rorjki's going to get a couple shots onto Lemire.
And we'll see if Rival's going to end up just pushing one of them because, you know, it could be a 2v1 situation, knowing that they're both separated. Ooh. Oh, wow. Crystal going down to 9 HP and Lemery down to 60. And it looks like Robert might get aggressive here. Skillet's going to push up.
Skillet's going to take that opportunity. Lemire's back to 90. Crystal's to 75. Now up to 90 as well.
Get a little closer. Closing the gap slowly but surely on them.
It's going to swing out. It's W key into Skillet. Skillet's down. Rorjki's going to take this opportunity. Cristo. Shots onto him. Lemire's going to try and jump the wall. AK spray from the hip. The jump shot. The dunk. And Rival is going to take the round.
Lemire there with the final kill on him. And look at the score. Still, number 1 and 2, led by the Soup players, man. Both with 10 kills. Lemire with 9, catching up, though, doing pretty well. Yep, and we'll see Soup still in the lead with 80 points. Rival on second with 65. Favela with 30. Wow. See, Soup had a round to give away, but they just are going to have to worry about Rival now at this point. With 2 rounds left.
Yeah, great round by Rival there. I mean, we saw such aggression that just kept leading into more and more kills. It was just a snowball for them. I feel like most of the time they were fighting 6-on-3 because they would just go third party and W key into these teams. They knew they had members to lose. They knew they could win because they had such a large man advantage.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, and that's just, I think that's the key to these events, is just being aggressive. You have to get aggressive. You can't let those fights draw out. Oh wow, look at the OT boys here. All in unison, split V formation, charging mid. Oh, what's going on with PG? PG's hanging out. They need a
PG.
little... They got to
PG are setting a trap. They're setting a snare.
I actually loved how PG waited for those guys on top of the rock. Their execution was almost there. Uh-oh, it's Soup Clan. Soup Clan kind of overextended themselves. They're going to get into it OT, and I feel like we're going to see PG just rush in from behind.
I feel like they're running around playing solos. They're not playing together here at all.
Yeah, they're pretty spaced out, and that is going to take Aryan out early on. Down one.
It's going to cost him his life. Visad and Justin are going to go back and regroup with the team. PG are going to take this opportunity, but they're going to walk right into OT. And I think Bana got PG, got Titanium there. Down to 6 health.
Those boys out.
Oh, Mango goes down. From Unit, I believe, was the one who peeked out from the rocks and got that kill.
That was Mr.
He's going to be able to get a wall up, though.
Yeah, now OT is going to find themselves in an awkward situation.
Ooh.
Now they got to worry about Soup behind them, and they got to worry about PG getting forced from the zone. PG kind of waited a while. They thought it was going to be the play, but I think the play backfired on them.
B team's going left.
Yeah, we need to keep forcing them into zone. Yeah, we need to keep forcing them into the zone.
Okay, I mean, obviously they have the line of wood walls.
You're back if you're too high up on the hill.
But Lucas is unfortunately going to have to turtle up here. I mean, we saw him flash there from like 100 back down to 15. He's going to be able to heal up and stay in the fight, though.
Yeah, and I think OT actually is going to be able to do this fight.
Or did they all go
1v1. It looks like Supkin is fighting Favela on the backside, but that's going to take the pressure off of them. We'll see what they would do with PG here.
Bana. A couple shots at PG there. Kira. Coffee Clan is going to take a couple shots from the rock, but he's going to be able to retreat and find more cover. OT have set up a wall, and they're going to continue to guard it with their lives. As PG try to get in there.
Titanium slamming Boda right through that little pixel peak.
What a shot.
Guys are going to start walking up from low ground shortly.
Lucas is going to take the point there. It does look like...
PG with one player advantage on oil now.
Yeah. Shots from the right. He's looking. Oh, someone's able to push up there.
I want to peek
Lucas
that
is going to
crack.
go down to 52 health.
That's the bad crack. Rido's going to get a kill right there. Rido's going to take out. And that was on PG, Mr. Unit. Farmer Lucas here dropped down to 29 HP again. He's been permametting now for the last minute straight.
He's gonna get pushed now by the zone.
Can't seem to get himself off the stims here.
Nope. He's juiced up. Oh, and here comes the zone. Glitching PG right into Oil. Oil has them exactly where they want. Rikolov on top of the rock. Rikolov's going to get a headshot on one.
They're all going like right.
He's going to be able to
Yaga's
get some
gonna
good
take
health there. Damage, but Yaga's going to have to pull out. Coffee Clan's going to go down to the zone, and I think Fax is not long for this world either. 5 health, dead to walls, and I think that's going to spawn in more OT. That's a squad wipe.
Yep, that is a squad wipe there on PG. Getting him back in the game. Oil team back to 5. Oh, and that is Favela over there. No, my bad. I think that's M249.
M2. They're down. Oh, there's only one member of M2 left. I don't know who that is. That's a squad of 4.
I said we keep this purpose, you know?
Do you remember what group it was?
But they are going to turtle up within the walls here, taking a lot of cover. Obviously, they're not in a great position, as we did see that the zone was right next to them a little bit earlier. They might want to go a little bit further up.
Yeah, we can wipe them, yeah.
Look at that fortress of wooden walls.
But they're running far.
Dude, and if we look at the score right now, Soup out once again early on.
Wow. I guess we missed that while we were looking at OT fighting here.
I do think that they lost like M249.
It looks like the blitz at the beginning was the, obviously the first 2 incredible rounds for them, has really put a target on their back.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's all up to luck.
OT are going to take a long rotate through these wooden walls here to the left. They're going to try and get a different shot here. Stomps is going to get spawned in and then almost immediately drilled by Rukolov.
I got a squad wipe. I finished them all.
Nice.
Wow, Rigolov.
So mad.
Actually there with the 3-piece chicken combo. Drilling Favela down.
Yeah. Did look like he was able to get 3 onto Favela.
Be on the left side.
And
he
he's
gonna
going to...
get a
Farmer Lucas is
Farmer
going to...
Lucas?
This is Lucas now swapping
Yeah, we need to wipe
UVs.
him. Who was it? Was it Favela?
They're calming. They've
jump
agreed
up.
they all need to target Favela as it's Menace and Blast left.
Yaga just came out
And-
of nowhere
oh,
on him.
Yaga.
RKO, and he's gonna push Menace, and Bona's gonna get him from the side, and that is it. One Favela member left. Bless is gonna shoot him all from the side. Rikolov is gonna shoot him.
58 health. They're just going to
dropping him
W
down.
key. They know they can live. Rikolov gonna get him, and that is a squad wipe and a res on all remaining OT members. They're back up to a full 6, and it's going to be Oil 6 versus Dawn 6 with one member of M2 hiding somewhere.
Rikolov with 4 kills against Favela there. Oh, and we see Dawn immediately on the left side of OT. Here comes the fight.
Oh, they're
there's
all
good
trying to fight
MP49
for
guy.
middle.
Rikolov is
Yeah,
probably
we haven't
contact
seen
here.
him
We'll see
yet.
what happens. He's gonna wall up. Good wall for him not
Instant
being able to
wall.
get a shot.
Down the hill, down the hill. Right there.
Looking for a shot of something. He's going to see one. He's going to continue to fortify with walls.
Rido's
Rido's
going
going
to
to get a kill on a craze.
One flank left with me.
Crazy.
Can someone hold
Cross.
guys alone?
Yeah.
My bad.
4 hits. It's 1 HP.
Rikolov on the left side, gonna get taken
English
out.
is an awful language. Jamesy now 30 health, 45 in stimming, but Rido and Farmer Lucas both have their eyes on him. He appears to be... Is he the last member of M2? Or is he part of Dawn? Oh, who knows? Jamesy, 96 health, is going to get a shot onto Rido as the rest of
We're down to
OT is going to square off with
Jamesy down
Dawn.
to 10. He's getting pushed by
And
Farmer
goes-
Lucas and
Lucas
Rido. He's going to get taken out by Farmer
in.
Lucas.
Oil's down to 4. Dawn's down to 4. They're going to get... I think that was... Alex looking for one more. 4 on 3. Oil, one man up.
And they're worrying about the wrong fight at the wrong time. I think they got to focus up on Oil here. Don't worry about M249. He'll come when it comes.
Oh!
Alex Russ goes down.
And it's OT left. I think they got the squad wipe on Dawn, and
Oh,
it's
there's the
just
M249.
Dreamer. It's just Dreamer, who has been crouch walking, I think, the entire event.
Hide, buddy. Play clock. Ninja defuse. Look at this, man.
Walk it, just like
Look at
watch
him.
him walk in, put his gun away, just pretend to be an OT member.
That'd be amazing.
I'm like you.
We are friends. Don't worry about me, fellow gamer. Let's see what Dreamer can do here. I believe in him, and Dreamer's gonna get
Oh.
dropped immediately.
Out immediately.
Oil with the big round there. Big round.
Yaga's going to jet into second place with 11 kills there, and Lemire up to 12 from Team Rival, as Soup, obviously out early, is going to drop some kills, but it doesn't matter. They're still in first place with 82. They need just a mediocre round to keep that first place.
Absolutely, but if they go out early, they're gonna have to stop Rival or Oil from really getting any points this round. This could be big for them.
Possible.
This is what it comes down to. Love these end rounds. This is our last round.
If we have the same opportunity,
Getting intense, and it's close. Let's see what Soup can pull out of that here.
I don't know.
Up
there's a
they
trend,
go.
Like people hiding in spawn.
Let's
a
just
rainbow.
OT here is who we're spectating. Rikolov. Oh, early spray. I'm like watching the kill feed. Who are they fighting back there?
Yeah, right.
You see all 6?
But obviously we saw Rikolov
I
absolute
see 3
beam onto one of them. They've got to be weak.
I only saw 3.
Looks like they're being
Yeah, that was
shot.
a lot of damage,
They
man.
have
Call
formed
that
up
Phil
in the rock
Swift.
formations. Oh my. Who are they fighting? They're fighting Nosok early in the 5th round. As
Rido.
Rido's going to scout for them. It does look like he might be trying to get a different position, but even then, like, they're so far away from each other. One member of Nosok has run forward.
We've got a Bob on the right and a Joe on the left.
Bob. A Bob and a Joe. 10-4.
Rico
Bob's
also-
the two words. Joe's the one.
Yeah,
They can
there's-
full mid.
Absolutely.
These guys can full mid. One dead.
I think, is M2 out? M249's out early.
Yaga's gonna get a frag right there on no sock. Joe.
Yep.
Down goes Joe.
F3's going to get a nice beam there. Doesn't look like it turned into a kill, but he's going to keep firing at the walls there. 94 health. Needing back to reload. OT is trapped in these walls. And Nosok is going to take that opportunity. Minister is going to W key into Farmer Lucas and get the kill. And it looks like a 3-on-4 maybe? I don't see anybody else on the camera angle. F3. Oh, it might be 5. We're looking at Nosok. Oh no, it's a 3-on-4.
Well. Yeah.
Good shots there. They're going to be trying to kill OT to try and get some of their teammates back online, but they're going to lose F3 in the process, leaving it in a 2-on-4. Minister's down to 40 health. Mango's going to back off
Minister's
to also
gonna
get
run
some
away from
heals
this.
going.
Yaga and Bona flanking around that rock. I think they're gonna try to push Bob. Bob solo dolo. 1v3
Bob.
situation. He's gonna
Oh.
get dropped. 37
Oh,
HP.
40
And now
health.
the race is on. Run, Forrest, run. Yaga's
Yaga
gonna chase
sees
him
him.
down.
He's getting
Now
shot
he's
from
trying to get
behind.
a
I think
teammate.
that's his teammate. Yaga's going to go
Yeah,
down.
Yaga's gonna get dropped. And another one.
Oh,
Bob's gonna get one and get two.
Minister's down.
Rido backing up
Bob's
now.
at 28 health.
Mango
Out in the
knowing
open,
this. Mango's
healing in the
gonna
open.
kill
It's
him.
Rido.
1v2 situation.
2-on-1. Mango rotating around to assist Rido.
Bob the Builder, can he do it? Let's see what he can get done. Yeah, they're gonna group up together. I think push this last guy. They need to get some members back.
98 health.
Mango's gonna
Swim,
jump up and he's
Mango.
gonna get dropped. Bob getting another, but he's not gonna get it. He's gonna go down. Rido with a huge kill there, getting 2 more teammates back. Wow. Bob.
Oh, close.
Ah! Bob going crazy. Now I feel disrespectful for not knowing his real name. But I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that.
Oh, Rival's going to try and
Rival.
capitalize off of the newly respawned OT.
Rido down to 12
3v4
HP, Bona
here.
down to 10 HP. Lemir's gonna get 1
Oh.
kill, and now OT is finding themselves in a terrible situation. Losing member here and losing
Down
member
and
there.
out. OT's out. Rivals got their full team back in.
Rival kind of grabbed them by the neck right there and slammed him on the ground.
Chokeslam.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate for OT right
Wow,
now.
Soup is in a rough position here. 4 points on the board, 2 players left. I have to assume that they're fighting bots or Dawn or something.
Yeah,
See
we'll
AK
what
shots,
happens.
and that's where Rivals headed. They're headed towards the fire that is happening over there. James, he's going to be the first person on the
And that is a
radar to
Dawn
pop up.
member. And to see if he's going to get shot in the back. And he's going to
And-
get sprayed down to
oh,
30 HP. Not able to
he's
take him
not
out. Dawn
dead.
now. Dawn now absolutely getting
He
surrounded.
was
James,
dead for
he's
sure.
gonna be
I thought he
running.
was a gunner.
Stop for sure. He is dead
There
now.
he goes.
James is getting taken down. And here's Soup. Soup might be able to get a squad wipe right here. That'd be huge to get the final Dawn player.
If Soup
They're gonna have
Soup
to
gets
push it.
the squad wipe, if they're able to kill Alex and
That's gonna
teammate
be big
Rival
points.
is getting
I'm dead. I'm pushing.
Rival
Oh, and he
five.
is not. Rival knowing that. And now Soup, terrible positioning.
Soup down to
And they're
one
gonna go
player.
down.
It's Fiva, and he's out. It's Rivals versus Bots, 6-on-3.
Rival with a huge round. Keeping Soup below 10 points. I think Soup only managed to get 4 that round. We'll see if that's going to be enough points to carry them over into a win.
Now, Bots in a 3v6 are going to have the high ground and the positioning to kick off the final fight. Walls are going to go up, though. They're not quite as set up as I think they'd like to be. And Rivals are just going to W key in. See them now. The line of wood walls giving them cover all the way up. Den S is going to give themselves covering fire. Troika's down and out. 3-on-5. Skylick's
Mayor
down
coming
to
up on the
50
right
health.
side. He's going to take out Ra. Ra's
Jeez.
going to go down. Skillet. Montecristo pulling out. He's going to take out Skillet. And then it's all up to Bob, number 4. Let's see what Bob can do.
Going
He's
around
going to get shot in the butt
and
from
down,
AOM.
and Rival.
Was that enough
Rival's
for
going
Rival?
to take that. I mean,
Let's
Lemire,
see.
obviously, we saw it. Tons of kills.
me a countdown.
Jet in the first 3. Never mind.
Rival
And
The win with the monstrous last round. Holy
100
moly, a whole 110 points. Soup absolutely throwing that. throwing that, having a 50-point advantage, not able to pull anything out of the last 3 rounds. That is absolutely amazing. Rival, hell yeah, coming back from the depths. That was amazing. Griff,
was
you got anything
really
to say
good.
about that?
Obviously, comeback of the century from Rival. I mean, Soup had such a dominating 2 first rounds, and then I almost think that the domination that they put up in those first 2 rounds almost is basically just put a target on their back. And after that, anybody who got a Soup kill was immediately all in on killing Team Soup. And I think it just came back to bite them, and they just were never able to get out of spawn. Either that or the inflated point count got to their head and they started playing not as smart as they were. But
Definitely.
it is going to bring us to the end of this round, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. As
That
Rival's
is
going to take
it.
that 110 points, by the way. Crazy amount of points, especially considering they were down by 50 in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, and they just needed that. They needed to pull out a crazy round in the end, and they grouped up and got it done. Not messing around. Not messing around. Rival showing that they're, still in this. Not to mess with them. But thanks everybody today for joining us. We got another round of our tier 2 bracket coming up here in about an hour. Get ready for that. Huge shout out to our sponsors and huge shout out to all the players that come and play in this. It wouldn't be possible without all of you. Once again, thank you, Grifftastic, for joining me today. And I think that's it.
Of course.
Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much.